Why did you get Pearl out in the first place if you knew we were recording?
Because it's her bedtime. I had to swap cages, so I thought I'd bring her in to say hello real quick.
That's lame. And you're gay.
You're lame.
Are you recording?
You're more gay. You're an awkward gay.
Are you recording?
Maybe.
For fuck's sake, Amanda.
Yes! Of course! I already told you I was. It's not my fault you weren't paying attention.
Playing Breath of the Wild in Master Mode because Amanda wants to see me fail.
Yeah, Master Mode Instant Ganon Run, right? Yeah?
We've already seen Cassie do it like 7 times in a row. She'll do it in no time.
That is a lie.
Yeah. Cassie is the world champion. Yeah. Every time I see Cassie, the first thing she says is, our viewers are such idiots. I'm way better at them than Breath of the Wild.
And then she beats Ganon again, each time. Just a flex.
I could beat this game in normal mode, I know that, but I have no idea if I could beat it in Master Mode. So.
Well, that's because you keep blanking out every time you beat Ganon and your eyes roll into the back of your head and we only see the whites of your eyes.
That's because, like, the game is so easy, she gets bored halfway through and falls asleep, and then when she wakes up, she's beating the game.
I tried starting it in Master Mode, but I never got very far because I got bored.
Yo, Mr. Nintendo worked on this game?
Yeah, that's Cassie.
Yeah.
That's Cassie's secret identity is Mr. Nintendo.
That's why she's so good at this game. She made it.
I'm secretly Mr. Nintendo?
Yes.
Yeah. It's your alias.
It's your Elias.
They're already open.
Open your eyes, Cassie. You can't sleep through this playthrough.
Yeah, open your third eye.
Damn.
As is tradition when you play Breath of the Wild for us.
Your third eye. That's like your butthole, right?
No, that's your chocolate starfish.
Shut up, Hailey.
I literally hate that name for butthole more than anything.
I do too. I fucking hate it. And
Chocolate
so
starfish for butthole and friggin' front butt for vagina.
Front butt? I've never heard anyone say that. This is fucking weird.
No, it's literally so. Ugh. I hate it.
Good thing it's opposite day. I mean, it is an opposite day.
You mean bad thing, it isn't opposite day. You don't mean bad thing, shit!
I think we have awoken Link with our bullshit.
Like, who's yelling?
Dude, Link's a cuck, who cares?
How dare you?
That's why
Link is an alpha male.
No, that's why he's always fighting to get to Ganon, because he wants to watch Ganon cuck him with Princess Zelda.
Yeah, he likes it, so it's okay. He knows what he likes. Oh yeah, don't forget, you have to do it like every other Ganon playthrough where you don't put on armor.
Really?
Yeah,
I can't put on armor?
I mean, I guess if you really want the aesthetic and to switch it up, but usually you beat Ganon without the armor.
Yeah.
Take it.
Normally, she just goes straight to Ganon, no armor. She doesn't even use weapons. She just punches him to death.
Well, that's what we'd be saying if the game allowed her to use her fist, but alas.
No, she's so good. She's so good that the devs gave her a code to only use her fist, because it's all she needs.
I don't know how I forgot. Silly me. I think the viewers are really in for a good show. Jolly good show. Jolly good show.
Yeah, and Cassie bet that if she even takes 1 point of damage, she'll give me all her possessions.
I can't do that jump or whatever. Or maybe I don't remember what button it is. I don't know.
Wow.
Here we go.
She's so good at it that she doesn't even remember what the buttons are. It just, like, comes naturally.
Yeah, there's a point where her mind zones in, and then it's all good. Imagine if Link just, like, slipped and fell off.
It is pretty impressive that they, like, made a game like this for the Switch, because it can render, you know, like all of this landscape at once.
Yeah.
Without having any drop in performance or resolution.
It probably helps that it was originally. Oh, sorry, you first.
I've been playing Immortals Phoenix Rising on Switch. And it's just the resolution is terrible. Like your character is like a blur.
Well, I think part of what helps was this game was originally in development for the Wii U first, so technically this is a port of the Wii U game on a technicality. So that probably helps a lot, I would assume, too.
I gotta go talk to the old man.
Yeah, that way we can learn how to kick some ass.
First, I'm gonna steal his apple.
You should throw it at him.
Anybody want to do the voice for him?
I beg your pardon. I do believe that's my baked apple. You can't just go about taking whatever you please. Oh, forgive me. I cannot resist pulling your leg.
That sounds like fucking... Oh, I don't even remember. What the fuck? How do I not remember his name? Oh, no.
Please help me. Help yourself. An apple and an open flame make for a succulent treat.
What's his name? What's old guy social boy?
Yeah, I love how you could just say bye.
Social boy.
Bernie Sanders.
You say bye.
That sounds like half a Bernie Sanders.
You know, that voice is only fresh in my mind because I was editing Luigi's Mansion Part 3, and I did that same exact voice, and we made that same exact comparison. We were caught in a Groundhog Day. Nothing changes. We're going to be here forever.
Are you dead?
I'm gonna
no, the old man's dead. How about somebody else read the old man so we don't reiterate?
What do you mean?
I'll try. I'll try it.
Okay. Do a funny voice. Do a funny voice.
Do a funny voice. Do a funny voice.
Dude, Cassie is always talking about how amazing her funny voices are. I can't wait to see.
That's why you see her in all the latest seasonal animes.
Oh my god, you're making me self-conscious. Now I'm not going to be able to make it sound... It's just going to sound shit.
Well, then you could, like, really lean into making it sound really shit for comedic effect.
Yeah. Lest we bring out the Damien voice.
I'll spare you my life story.
It's perfect. I love it.
I'm just an old fool who has lived here alone for quite some time now. What brings a bright-eyed young man like you to a place like this? Where the fuck are we? Answering a question with a question. That is fair enough. As I cannot imagine our meeting to be a simple coincidence, I shall tell you.
I came in my door.
This is the Great Plateau. According to legend, this is the birthplace of the entire kingdom of Hyrule.
Looks pretty shitty, doesn't it?
I still can't believe, even in the Fantasyland, the Catholic Church is still here.
Temple there. Long ago, it was the site of many sacred ceremonies.
Like
Ever
anime
since the
conventions.
decline of the kingdom 100 years ago, it has sat abandoned in a state of decay. Yet another forgotten entity, a mere ghost of its former self.
But it's
a
okay.
Ghost good of its own shell.
Me and the homies use it for mad orgies on Wednesdays.
Yeah, here's a free invite.
Oh, it's a torch. Take your torch.
You should burn that old man.
Just help yourself to that torch there. And how, may I ask, are you planning to use it?
It's a secret.
It's a secret. I'm gonna shove it up my ass.
Did you see Cassie's like amazing storytelling? She pretended it was just a stick to subvert her expectations. Such a storytelling genius, Cassie.
That is rather unnerving. Please be cautious with that around any dry grass that might catch fire.
Yeah, and totally don't put it up in your own guts, Link.
There are plenty of monsters in this area. The torch would make a good weapon if need be.
I've got some
Well,
dry grass you can set on fire if you know what I mean.
What? Do not just swing it around without purpose. You must face your opponents and lock your sights on them.
And then seduce them slowly.
You must
Use your
work like a
young, supple
peacock.
thighs.
Show them your fursuit. You'll lure them in no time.
Matey.
Be careful
Some
not to try to
apples.
seduce the werewolves, though. The full moon will transform them. The full moon will transform them into their bestial selves.
I hope you like being banged by 13 wolves, Link. And if you didn't, maybe you shouldn't have had so many open holes on that suit, Link.
You should find that pigman and RP being that president guy from the first Black Mirror episode.
Yes, you should ERP with the pig. Can I just say, it was very interesting being that was the first time I watched Black Mirror, I watched it with my cousin in a dark room at like midnight, and that was the first thing we both watched together from Black Mirror.
Well, that's the first episode.
Yeah, but it was very interesting because the first time we both watched it was together. And it's
That's
a very
such
awkward thing to watch with
Oh,
somebody else.
That is a fucking cursed episode.
Yeah, because I was watching with my cousin. He was like, I think we're both like, oh, we've heard good things about Black Mirror. Let's watch Black Mirror. And then we're
Black
just sitting in a
Mirror's
dark room
fantastic.
at midnight watching a man have fornication with a pig.
Zoned out for a sec, and I just heard fornication with a pig, so...
Yeah.
Californication by the Red Hot
Yeah.
Chili Peppers with a pig.
Yeah, we're talking about
Oh.
all those pig goblins that Link secretly wants to fuck in the ass.
Yeah, ever since he's seen the first episode of Black Mirror, he's just had a thing for pig people.
Yeah, exactly.
Minecraft wasn't helping either, the way they don't wear clothes.
Yeah, these
Or enough.
are actually all these pigmen are actually the children of the president from the first Black Mirror episode.
Yeah. He made his cursed, disgusting British pig hybrids.
His British pig spawn.
Yeah. He said, I want to make the pigs from Minecraft real. Why, if I do say so myself, let's have some crumpet tea and some spawn.
Inflate in the slot, you idiot.
I like to imagine that Link like tries to put it in with his fingers wrapped around it, and then it just sucks his fingers down against the machine and slams them like your toe in the doorway.
He's like, ow, 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 ow.
It's like, fuck!
He's like sucking on his fingies and like blowing on them.
And then Link just lets out a massive shit.
Yeah, like about that big. And that tall.
Is this the first Zelda game to be like after Hyrule has fallen instead of like in the middle of it happening?
I'm not
Okay.
the knowledge base. You know,
Well, that's
Cassie?
that's why I'm not asking you.
Alright, so what's happened? Basically, every, like, I think it's like every 1,000 years or something, Ganon and Link and Zelda and, frickin' what's-her-face, you know,
The fairy?
the Sheikah lady. I always forget her name.
The what lady?
Sheikah lady. Anyway,
All the Sheikah ladies, all the Sheikah ladies.
anyway, every
it
like
Sheik-
1,000 years,
Zelda?
they all get
Zelda?
reborn, basically. And then Link and Zelda have to like defeat Ganon, and then, you know, he's reborn again 10,000 years later, or 1,000 years later, or whatever. But what happened in this one is, like, basically, he was going to be reborn, and so they were like preparing for his rebirth, and they like found all these old things that the previous defenders of Hyrule like used to defeat Ganon before. Which are like, hold on.
this world will face its end.
And not the first time I've heard that.
Nice dick.
Nice special effects.
Now then, you
I love
must
how in like
hurry, Link,
in one of the older Zeldas, like Ganon was just like a guy,
before it's too
but
late.
in like all the later Zeldas, he's like a giant fucking sorcerer,
There's
supreme beast monster.
there's an explanation for that too. So okay, basically in this game, you know, they found all the stuff that previous people used to defeat Ganon, which are the guardians and the divine beasts. And they were like, okay, we'll uncover these and we'll, you know, fix them up and use them to defeat Ganon again because, you know, it worked last time. And then, you know, they've got them all fixed and they got people to pilot each of the divine beasts and all that. And then Ganon's like, ha, fuck you, and takes over, like, infuses his essence into all the guardians and the divine beasts and uses them to, like, murder everybody.
So why isn't
And
Link reborn yet at that time?
he is. That happened 100 years ago before this game. And so Link and Zelda were like in the middle of the battle, and they both Link got really injured, and Zelda like saved him and then put him into the pool of resurrection. And it would take 100 years basically to fix him up. And in the meantime, Ganon's been like, you know, he's been building his power so that he can finish his destruction of Hyrule. And Zelda is in the castle holding him off, basically containing him.
So if Zelda basically takes place every like 1,000 years or so, why is there no technological advancement between any of the games?
Because Ganon keeps fucking destroying everything.
But only in Hyrule, right? So like, are the other kingdoms like? Is Hyrule like the fucking North Korea of this dimension? And then if you leave Hyrule, all the other kingdoms are like in space age technology.
I mean, I don't know if we don't really know much about like other places in this universe. I mean, he's been outside of Hyrule before, but I don't know much about it. I don't know if it's ever actually been named like where he was.
I think the only time he's ever been outside of Hyrule was when he went to like other dimensions, not like other kingdoms within his world. Because I remember he went to Lorule. I remember that.
It's an old man. No, yeah, Laurel was a parallel dimension.
Right.
But he's also been outside of Hyrule multiple times. Like in Link's Awakening, he wakes up on this island that's not in Hyrule, and the whole game takes place there. And then in that one game, I forget what it's called, where he is on a boat and he's like sailing around. Takes place. We don't really know because everything is flooded, including Hyrule. They just call it the Great Sea. So
that's I know exactly which one you're talking about.
this tower and others just like it have erupted across the land, one after another. It's almost as though a long dormant power has awoken quite suddenly. Do you know what else has awoken quite suddenly?
Wind Waker.
My penis.
That's Wind Waker.
Ah, yes.
And then the sequel, Phantom Hourglass, also takes place in the same area.
If you don't mind me asking, did anything odd occur while you were atop that tower?
Yeah, I heard an old man's voice coming through the sky screaming about how big his dick was.
Now, a voice, you say? And did you happen to recognize this mysterious voice?
Yeah, it kind of sounded like you, actually.
I see. Well, this is unfortunate.
There was no mention of dick.
I assume you caught sight of the atrocity enshrouding the castle.
It was my massive penis.
That defiled these little hands.
Personally, I find it quite attractive.
Yeah,
that is calamity, Ganon. 100 years ago, that vile entity brought the kingdom of Hyrule to ruin. It appeared suddenly and destroyed everything in its path. So many innocent lives were lost in its wake.
It was like super horny, but nobody wanted to fuck it, so it just killed everybody.
This event was known as the Bite of 87.
For a century, the very symbol of our kingdom, Hyrule Castle, has managed to contain that evil, but just barely. There it festers, building its strength for the moment it will unleash its blight upon the land once again.
So if Calamity Ganon is trapped in the castle, then how did everyone outside of the castle die?
Why don't we just take the castle and move it somewhere else?
Yeah.
Okay, I mean, you don't know the whole story, but like...
I do, I beat the game.
I know, I beat the game too!
I'm shitposting.
You still don't know the whole story. Basically...
Yeah.
How
Are
about
you
my
trying to
life got
compare
flipped
your
right
knowledge
around?
to Cassie? Jesus, Hailey. We all know that Cassie claims, quite correctly at that, to have supreme knowledge on all things related to Zelda and to be better than everyone else.
You're right.
It would appear that moment is fast approaching.
I mean, just listen to her voice acting skills.
She
Shut
was
up.
all the voices for every extra on this game. I'm so sorry.
I must ask you, courageous one, do you intend to make your way to the castle?
I love how your two options are yes and mysterious person's version of yes. There's no. You can't just leave.
This is the
I had a-
Fallout 4 of answering questions.
I had a feeling you would say that. Here, on this isolated plateau, we are surrounded on all sides by steep cliffs with no way down.
You know what would be
If
a
you-
great premise for a Zelda game? I want a Zelda game where Link wakes up and turns his back on Hyrule and decides he doesn't want to risk himself and then someone else has to step up and be the hero.
And then Ganon decides he wants to be good and he takes Link's place.
No, that's too gimmicky.
If you were to try to jump off, well, no death could be more certain or more foolish.
Except for getting fucked by my massive meat stick.
Of course, if you had a paraglider like mine, that would be quite another story.
Hand it over, you
Hand it
fat
over.
ass.
Jump off to it. Jump off
Oh,
to it.
certainly. Why not? But there is such a thing as there's no such thing as a free item in this world, you know.
What I think you
That's-
mean, you know.
Are you
You just take it.
Are you asking
Waggled
me for snacks,
eyebrows.
man? he's
You know, my giant
see now.
cock hasn't seen some good action in a few hundred years.
How about I trade
I
it for a
know
bit
how
of treasure
you
that
could
slumbers
pay.
nearby?
You could pay for this item by jumping off the side of the building, and if you live, I'll just give it to you.
And
Well, you
if you
heard the
land
man, jump.
squarely on my giant cock,
Now I have to follow him while he walks as slowly as possible.
You should push this old man into the dirt like he deserves.
just kill him with the axe.
Yeah. What are you waiting for?
Do you see that
I see
structure
you're being
there?
pretty sus.
The one shining with a strange light.
Shut up, Hailey.
It began glowing at the exact moment those towers rose up from the ground.
Looks like it's gonna splooge any minute.
Just like me.
Ugh,
would think
did I
such a
mention how
place
erect I am?
I would think such a place might house some sort of treasure, wouldn't you?
White treasure.
Treasure for the paraglider. A fair exchange, I believe.
You know,
How mu-
trade billions of dollars worth of gold and gems in exchange for this shitty $5 paraglider I found at a Dollar General.
Or how about how many paragliders will 4 minutes buy me, young man?
Cause trust me, I can't last any longer than that.
4 minutes is all I need. And that's
Go
pushing
this
it.
way instead.
No, go the
don't-
hardest way.
I don't want to get shot, man.
But you're the legendary Cassie.
Yeah, you got that YouTube channel and everything where you speed play.
Yeah,
Totally.
you've never lost a game in your life. Yeah, she actually has an alias that she uses for a Twitch stream, where she makes billions of dollars because of how awesome she is. We're actually paid, but like we're not even paid very much, and we don't even care because we just love basking in her glory.
Exactly.
All right.
In fact,
We
we
just-
actually pay her to moderate, so we can moderate her Twitch chats.
We're just hoping that
Omen Awe Shrine.
if we pray to her shrine enough times a day, one day we can be like 1% as great as she is.
Yeah, something like that.
Alright.
Sheikah Slate. That sounds like something you'd find in the Kama Sutra.
More like a load of chic.
Isn't Sheik just Zelda in an outfit?
Spoiler alert for a game from 1994. Damn.
Shut up.
Next thing you're gonna tell me is Darth Vader is Luke's baby daddy.
What?
Yeah, he massages his prostate with the handle of his lightsaber.
It gives quite the buzz. It cauterizes the wound as soon as you insert, so he can't pull it out once it's in.
It gives you a nice warm feeling.
Yeah, it almost feels like your intestines no longer exist.
Dude, is that stalactite gonna come? Dude, it's splooged.
What do you do with Lake of Mode as soon as that hit?
You got stalactite come.
So my brother has this thing. He just likes to moan randomly. I don't know what the hell that's about.
What is...
Yeah, the only reason Cassie hasn't beat the game yet is because she doesn't want to make you guys feel bad about how slow your game time is.
Exactly. It took me like 2 days to get to this part.
Remember how to rotate.
She's
just
kidding,
saying
of
that
course.
so you guys don't feel bad.
Yeah, she's just joking. It's a haha funny.
How the fuck
She's
do
doing-
I rotate this? Okay.
She's like doing that thing when celebrities try to be hashtag relatable.
Yeah, next thing, Cassie's gonna upload her cover of Imagine by John Lennon, just like those celebrities did.
Next thing you know, Cassie's gonna bite the head off of a bat so she can really get in tune with her inner Ozzy Osbourne.
And then she's gonna bite the head off of Ellen DeGeneres so she can claim heir to the TV show throne and host the Ellen Show.
Did you just say claim hair?
Yeah, claim heir to the throne.
Claim heir to the throne.
Close enough. There's an H
You
in
don't
there.
pronounce the H in that word.
You telling me you don't claim handfuls of hair to the throne?
No. Dude, it's a jism cage.
Yeah.
Dude, Link broke the jism cage.
Turning
It bothered
the
me
black light
so
beyond
much
light.
when the Game Grumps played this because they kept like being confused whether the monk was still alive or not, and I just wanted to scream at them like, does this monk look like he's alive?
This monk literally looks like a mummified Yoda.
Cassie,
Yeah.
have you ever played Dark Souls or Bloodborne? Do any of the things in that game look like they're alive?
Does this look like Dark Souls or Bloodborne?
Yeah.
That's not the point. The point is that this game has magic in it, so shit can be however they want it to be.
Also, at the end, he literally dissolves. So
Well, you know, maybe he's maybe he's secretly fucking Byakuya Kuchiki's fucking sword from Bleach. Oh, I know that nobody else thinks that's funny.
Now that
because
he's got
nobody
that
else
orb,
is-
he has the power of a Spirit Reaper.
You mean a Soul Reaper?
What's the difference?
One uses pom-poms to cheer on the others at their sports games.
No, those are that's a middle schooler.
I hope those half-naked girls at the football games weren't middle schoolers. That would be very troubling.
No, those are professionals. Those are high schoolers.
and a hoe. Your beer looks like mashed potatoes.
Now I'm hungry for mashed potatoes.
It seems
can
you managed to get your hands on a spirit orb. Well done.
I know
the
you're
third
hungry
one.
for my beard, but I've got something a bit meatier you might want to snack on instead.
Beehole
I-
kind of sounds like beard, right?
I encourage you to slow down for a moment, my courageous friend.
After you're done eating my mashed potato beard, you can have some beans from the other end, too, if you want.
Remember the age-old tip, young man. Always tongue out the alphabet.
I bet he's got an age-old tip. The appearance of those towers and the awakening of the shrine.
You know what? I'm just gonna cut it
It is
there.
all connected to that Sheikah slate you carry on your very well defined hips.
Oh, those creamy white thighs.
I've yet to finish speaking, bitch.
Stop being horny on Maine.
Long ago, a highly advanced tribe known as the Sheikah inhabited these lands. The great
They used
power
to
of
give
their
great head.
saved this kingdom time and time again. But their ancient technology disappeared long ago, or so it is said. It's interesting, however, to think how something like that survived all this time, hidden away in the shrine. These shrines are tucked away in numerous places across all the land.
The shrines are also
I
not the
know.
only thing tucked
I've jerked
away.
off in every one of them.
I tucked
this
away a
plateau
couple of my
alone.
toys and treasures, if you know what I mean.
I believe there are still 3 more. Bring me the treasure from each of those shrines, and I will give you my paraglider.
And maybe something on the side if you winku wonku like.
Oh? Well, I suppose I changed my mind. I'm sure that won't be a problem for a young go-getter like you.
I just fucking kill him. You've got an axe. What does he have? You can't paraglide from the ground. You can't
Since
get
I'm
away.
Since
Yeah,
I'm
but you
feeling
can't. They
generous,
can't pleasure each other if they're dead.
I will also teach you a trick for finding shrines. It's always best to survey the area by looking around from a high point. Let's see
Oh,
here.
wow. What a great trick that I couldn't possibly have thought of on my own.
How about you make your way to the top of that tower again?
You should sass this old man. Ask him if he's joking.
Oh,
But we don't have a paraglider. They'll have to
I'm
climb
afraid
all the way
not.
back down.
But do not worry, I have another little trick to share with you for your effort.
Does it have
Maybe
a
a
kick
map,
old
but-
people?
big
Take a-
trick.
Take a look at the map on your Sheikah slate.
You mean my iPad, old man?
See those blue icons? You should recognize the cave where you woke, the shrine you came from, and the tower.
It's your hole. You came from there.
You can travel instantly to any of those places with the Sheikah slate.
I'll make you come from there, if you know what I mean.
Or so I heard
My
quite
nose
some
has
time
many
ago.
qualities.
I do not know if it actually works as such.
I haven't
makes-
jizzed in 500 years.
And if I help you to do so, don't aim for my beard or I'll be very unhappy.
Not that I'll be able to see it.
But no one likes a sticky beard.
How do you think I got such creamy color? I use creamy boys such as yourselves for conditioner.
If you never wash it out, you never have to comb your beard. It's perfectly molded in one shape for the rest of eternity.
And you can use it as a pickaxe to chip at stone and sharpen your axe blade.
This beard is like, it's almost like hair gel.
It's like a multi-purpose tool.
I don't want to climb up there. Wait, I can teleport, can I?
I don't know, can you?
I don't know, can you teleport?
Yeah.
Are we gonna teleport to the ending of the 30-minute mark?
Guys, I was kidding the whole time. Cassie's actually a dumb bitch.
I was waiting for you to say that. Why do we turn into blue spaghetti when we teleport?
Because red spaghetti is already done.
Oh, so you think an old man like me needs to fly to stay ahead of you?
If you can
I
move
still
this
have a few
fast
tricks
earlier,
left in me. Now then, I wanted you to join me up here so you could use this as a vantage point to search for shrines. Did you know about the scope on your Sheikah slate? Look through it and you can stick a pin anywhere you'd like to mark on the map.
you can stick it right inside your dick for a little sounding action.
The pins on your map serve as reference points for travel. Just stick
You know-
a pin anywhere you're interested in.
DS styluses also quite work well for sounding, young man.
Alright.
At least that's what my friend told me.
There's
I'm
one.
still too scared to try my DS stylus there. But I'm working my way up. You have to go to the anime convention at the Catholic Church.
Don't remember where the rest of them are. Let's see. I already got that one. Oh, there's one.
Oh, there he is.
And there's one more. There.
Oh, there it is.
Now I have to climb down again.
Should we pause soon?
I mean, that's what I kept saying the 30-minute mark for.
I didn't know what it was, though. I wasn't paying attention to the time. I'm sorry.
It's fine. That's why I said the times.
Should we stop then?
Yeah, bye, nerd. You suck.
Yeah.
Alright, see ya.
Adios, bitches.
Come back later and suck my huge dick.